Hello everyone, my name is VC, and in today's video, we're going to be doing this. Now, you might be wondering, why would someone ever do this? Well, to answer that question, I'd like to take a look at Inkling's design. In my opinion, Inkling is one of the best designed characters in Ultimate. I would argue that the most critical factor in assessing character design is their versatility. Characters who are often touted as fantastic designs, such as Wolf and Pokemon Trainer, have the tools to play a multitude of different game plans. They can change their playstyle depending on the situation or depending on how the player feels most comfortable. Inkling has the capacity to play the game at any range, play offensively or defensively, and even exert stage control. They can use their projectiles to play a limited zoning game, force approaches with Splatter Shot, trap with Splat Bomb, stuff out opponents with back air, and rush in with their great mobility and low-profile dash. All in all, Inkling is maybe the most versatile character in Ultimate. The capacity to set traps is something that even other jack-of-all-trades characters can't match. However, the character isn't perfect, and often finds themselves sitting right around the middle of the pack on tier lists. Inkling's most significant issue is that they often struggle to kill. Up throw up air is their staple kill confirm, but only works within a small percent window on most characters. While they can use roller to get a free smash attack, they often find strugglings to use roller itself. It's crazy how you can say something that makes no sense and not even realize until you're editing the video. They often struggle to find openings to use roller itself. Finally, Inkling is missing sauce. They don't have anything that looks particularly flashy and draws in players. So, well, remember this? Let's finally talk about the changes that I made. The first move I changed was Nair. I doubled the size of both of the foot hitboxes, giving the move a greater range. I also added an extra hitbox to Inkling's head. This hitbox is weaker than the others, but has lower priority. This extra hitbox was added to make the move better as a rising aerial against characters who would otherwise low profile it, thus making Inkling's out of shield game better. Up next is Forward Air. Forward Air has a strong initial hit and then a weak lingering hit. Just like Neutral Air, I made the hitboxes larger, but only for the initial strong hit. This should make the move better for following up in strings, as it will now hit slightly further away. The lingering hit has its hitbox size unchanged, but gets 4 additional active frames. This creates more options for mixing up fastball timing, as well as making the move generally safer. I imagine this having a use case similar to Mario's Nair. You might knock an opponent off of a platform and then drop off with a forward air to jab reset. Up air received what I would consider to be by far the most substantial buffs. Its startup time is reduced from 12 frames to 7, now matching Incineroar's similarly animated up air. This should make the window for confirming kills off of up throw slightly larger, and also allow raw up air to be a much more reliable kill option and juggling tool. The first hit, as you saw in the beginning, has its knockback increased, which only matters when the move is interrupted due to its auto-link angle. This allows landing up air to combo into any other aerial except down air at a wide range of percentages, or confirm into up smash for a kill. And, as previously shown, it can combo into Inkling's newly buffed up special, which we'll get to shortly. Up next is Inkling's Forward Tilt. Forward Tilt received a significant buff to its kill power, now sitting roughly between Chrom and Wolf's forward tilts in terms of power. This will help Inkling lock in kills from the ground without relying upon up throw up air nearly as much. Borrowing from Chrom once again, down tilt now sends at a lower angle and with more knockback growth, with its angle and knockback being borrowed directly from Chrom's own down tilt. This makes the move a reliable option to set up tech chases at high percents, which can then be followed up with roller to confirm a kill. If you space this very close, and your opponent misses the tech, you can get a run-up jab reset after, which then also leads into a smash attack. Neutral Special now does a lot of shield damage. Inkling normally can't threaten shields too well, so I decided to give this move an overhaul and make it a shield-shredding abomination. The idea here isn't to let Inkling break shields for free. It's to force the opponent to pick the lesser of two evils and drop shield, thus causing them to become inked. Thanks to Inkling's very safe back air, you can reliably land with back air into B-reverse neutral special to pressure shield and get ink on your opponent. But be careful, as some characters will still be able to punish this. While this move does not instantly shatter shield, it can absolutely lead to shield breaks against an opponent who relies upon their shield too heavily. Finally, and the most unique change that I made to Inkling, is their up special. Up special normally has no rising hitbox. For this mod, I decided to change this. The hitbox is small, the idea being to block poorly timed edgeguard attempts, but after messing with the knockback on the move quite a lot, I could never get it to a place I was happy with. I didn't want the opponent to just end up underneath Inkling if they were hit early in the move, as that didn't really make sense with the animation. That's when I had the brilliant idea to make the move a multi-hit. I made the move re-hit on every other frame, dealing only 1% per hit, with a very small hitbox and an auto-link angle. However, after completing this, it still felt unsatisfying to land. That's when I decided to add a finisher to the top of the move. This hitbox is much larger, and admittedly somewhat janky. It steals its knockback and damage values from Mii Brawler's Thrust Uppercut finisher hitbox. Now, testing this out, I was very excited by how strong the move was, but I knew I didn't want it to be a super reliable option. So, while I had initially considered having the initial hitboxes work as launchers into the multi-hit, I decided to leave them unchanged, meaning the initial hit only combos into the multi-hit if you hold towards the opponent, and even then it must be spaced very close. This makes the move's use case much more niche. It is also hard to confirm off of Inkling's other moves. Landing up air, both the first and second hits, combo into up B at different percentages, but the windows to actually kill with these combos are pretty small. The move can also be used out of shield, but its incredibly small range means your opponent has to seriously mess up to get hit by it. So, with all of those changes in place, let's play a few games with the newly buffed Inkling and see what cool clips I can hit. The link to download the mod will be in the description of this video. I've just included the .nro plugin, so hopefully you know what to do with that. I'm planning to make this a recurring series on my channel. Up next, I'm planning to do one of the space animals, so subscribe if you're interested in that. Also, leave a comment with what characters you would like to see and how you would change them. If I borrow any ideas from the comments, I'll give a shout out to whoever came up with them. Most of the ideas from this episode were original, but the changes to Nair, Down Tilt, and Neutral Special came from VARs and Honest Content's videos on the character. I didn't use all of their ideas though, so be sure to check out those videos if you want to hear more of what they have to say on Inkling. If you would like to talk with me about Smash or any other subject, join the Coalition Discord server. The link is in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.